You're listening to the Laugh Factory Podcast Network. For more shows, visit the podcast page at laughfactory.com.
Oh my God, what's up, everybody? We live again from the After Laugh studio in
snap.
Hollywood, California.
Where am I looking at?
At the Laugh Factory. We're looking at the camera straight ahead. That camera right there. Show everybody your beautiful smile, please. So we got to the left of me. So let me make sure we're right. Yeah, to the left of me and to your right, Carmen Green official. What's going on, baby girl? What the hell are you showing?
I was just in my moment. Okay. I'm great.
Like tatas.
Yes.
I don't listen. That's not sexual harassment because technically we're not getting paid yet. So
no, we're. If anything, then I should be getting paid. If
but
it is.
But here's the thing. You think I'm joking? See, the people who are running things, they put the stuff up on iTunes finally, which means they're going to release our money because some people owe us some money, and you know who you are. So the stuff is up on iTunes. Keep your word.
I didn't pay for these to not get paid. So.
Oh, I thought I thought Babe was about to show her titties too.
I was like, I didn't pay for these not to get paid.
I thought those was real. I'm being serious.
I was so public about it, and I Snapchatted my way to the hospital, and with I put the shower cap or whatever I had to put on my head, from the moment I woke up, and I'm like,
how new are these?
I'm like, hey guys, I just woke up from 2016. It's almost 3 years.
That's not new. Oh.
But I was even waking up like, hey guys, I'm awake, I'm in pain, like
so listen,
the whole journey.
I'm
everyone
like a brother
knew.
To you.
Yes.
So you know there's no sexual attraction because you're your family.
Right.
So can we see it?
Well, obviously,
obviously
by law, I can't, by whatever laws that these things are
I'm
online.
talking about during commercial shit.
Just
Here's what you don't understand. Rose is like a little sister to me. She showed me her titties.
No, I didn't.
Damn it, you're supposed to help me.
What I usually do is like, if let's just say, I don't want to give them any ideas. If I'm auditioning for a film that
okay, listen.
I just totally told on myself.
No. What? If you're auditioning for a film, you'll show your titties?
It depends on the role. Yeah,
but usually you wouldn't show your titties on the audition. They will just tell you will audition, and then they will like, will you be comfortable like doing any nudity? Like,
well, good. That's good to know because I don't know. I've never done it, so I don't. Thank you.
So you've never gotten an audition where they ask you to be naked?
Never.
All the auditions. I'm not talking. I know they got.
I just did a prostitute audition. I sound so nerdy. I was so excited about it. But I play a hooker, and the role is actually supposed to be for a white woman. But I don't give a fuck. I apply for roles. I submit, and I
be a hoe if you want to be a hoe.
Right, a hoe is a hoe.
Right.
And as long as
that's universal.
It's universal, and it says the character must play flat but melancholy. It doesn't take. Come on, anybody can be flat and melancholy. So yeah,
but a flat melancholy hoe, you gotta stretch it. That's a lot.
Well, it was a thing of
you gotta be like this. You want some pussy?
No, you can tell that there's something heavy in my mind, but I hold my cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I'm so fuckable.
You're right. I've never been asked, so that's good. If they don't ask,
this scares me. I'm gonna look to my right. That scares me because obviously you've been asked.
I've never been asked.
No, if it's a speaking role, you will do your audition and then they will ask you, or they will ask you like they will say something. Will say in advance, but they don't have to see your titties though. They will just like ask you.
So if that happens, I'm gonna be like, my friend Rosa Acosta said, and I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna bring you in the office to
now I'm not even trying to be funny. Are yours fake too? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know because I don't really look at y'all like that. I want people to really look at y'all like family.
I think this summer I'm gonna go see my doctor and he's gonna let me know if I'm supposed to change them because it's been like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah, it's usually after 10 years. You're not insured after 10 years.
So let me see. So you got 7 more years left on yours.
But they say depending on what you get, like now that it's
newer ones, you can go up to 15 to 20 years.
So you lease?
Yeah, I have the gummy ones, the gummy bear.
So you leased your titties, so you got another 7 years left on your titties.
No, I can go longer than 10 years.
And how many you got left on your titties?
No, there's nothing wrong with them.
Don't laugh. These are real questions.
There's nothing wrong with them, but
before you got to turn them back in, how many years you got left on your titties?
You don't have to turn them back in. You just got to get a new one. It's like a car, It's
and you got to turn your car in.
No, it's like if you buy a car, after a couple of years, you want another one. Like it's
that's why I said, how many years do you have left on your titties before you turn it in?
Some people have to change them pretty quickly because they encapsulate or all kinds of things.
Okay, don't use big. First of all, do not be disrespectful when you use big words. What was encapsulate? What does that mean?
It just means that the the implant like kind of like contracts, like just to get like all ugly, like it's just
or some might burst.
So do you think in 7 more years you're gonna get new titties?
No, because I got the kind so when I got them done with this Dr. Rahal, really good. It was the gummy bear ones. It's like the premium. Premium.
So basically you trying to say your titties taste good? See,
the premium
tits. Like you got gummy bear titties.
Yeah. So they don't really pop like the material.
What flavor are your titties, Carmen?
You know, so but they call them gummy bears.
What flavor are your titties?
There's not a flavor.
What kind do you have? Do you got the gummy bears or do you got the?
I don't know what I got.
How you don't know what kind of titties you got?
I have. There's a little, like. Piece of
Can I tell you
paper
something?
somewhere
This
in
is the
my
most
house
interesting
that
conversation
says what I
I've
have,
ever
and
had.
I don't even know.
Hold on, keep talking because I want to record. This is the most interesting conversation I've ever had about. I never
but
knew.
You know what's crazy?
I didn't look at y'all titties like that. I swear.
You know what's crazy though? So right before I got them done, so many dudes were hating. They're like, you know, that shit's gonna be so, you know, superficial and fake. You're gonna change, and they kept, I don't like fake titties, and they just kept right. As soon as I got them done, all the people were calling me, if you need someone to take care of you for a week. I'm like. Really?
Can I tell you something? My first episode with fake titties was in the year 2002 when I was dating a girl who was 19 years old. And don't judge me. You don't know anything about my story or my plight.
But you were younger.
Yes, I was. I was 33. And we was
Wow.
Don't judge me again. She was 19.
Saying wow because
first of all, she tricked me. I thought she was 21, okay? I mean, damn, I said this. She was 19. So we was dating. And she had fake titties. Don't look at me. You see, Rosa's disgusted.
Okay,
right.
So keep going.
No,
so that was the first time I met.
Because when I was 17, I was dating a guy that was 27. Actually.
See, that's different because that's not legal. See,
actually,
she was 19.
Yeah, in my country,
I was not a pedophile. You was dating a hemophile.
In my country, none of that shit like rocks.
Yeah, and it's different. And see, and I was 20 and I banged a 17-year-old boy.
My dad was my math. My dad was my mom's math teacher in high school. He's 18 years
that's
older
different.
than
Did they get married?
Yeah.
See, that doesn't matter. There's episodes of Law and Order where people got in trouble and they ended up getting married, so that doesn't count.
But certain states, it's legal for them to be 16. Certain states in the U.S.
You leave Texas out of this conversation.
Not Texas, but
it's not Texas.
It's not Texas.
Texas is one of the most.
Maybe it is, but I know that there's like two.
Texas and Florida got the most fucked up rules.
Yeah.
Or whatever you're gonna happen. Here's something that's gonna scare the hell out of you.
What?
The most prosperous places for black people, 4 of them are in Texas and 7 of them are in the DMV. I don't know how they think black people are surviving in Texas, but 4 cities are in the top 10. How?
Wait, Texas
that
is?
Texas, 4 cities in Texas they say are profitable for black families to live. I don't know how. Now I know Austin, Texas. I'll take that because it's a college town. But some of the other places I won't name because I don't want black people to go there and get murdered. But no.
And
Duluth,
crazy.
Texas, their entire economy was used on arresting black people and giving tickets.
Yeah, that's true.
The FBI had.
Well, you know the stock market. They have a lot of them are shareholders, so to fill up. Come on, they got to fill them up. So they. It's crazy. So yeah.
Guys.
But anyways, back on the titty talk.
No. Rosa got a trick question.
Oh, trick question.
And I want to get back to the titties, but she said that she was going to ask something off air.
Oh, I want to know this. I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
Is it really personal?
No.
No, ask Carmen first because I want to see how to answer this.
Lord Jesus.
Well, this was kind of like all over social media, and they were asking, "Do y'all wash your legs when you shower?"
Yeah, scrub them you know. Oops, sorry, with my loofah.
Apparently, there are people who don't.
Who don't wash their legs?
And so, here's some of the answers. I missed the debate yesterday, but I feel like you don't really need to wash your legs. You wash your top 3/4 and the soap and water runs down.
Your legs?
Unless you are extraordinarily dirty for some reason. The other person says, I don't like use soap on my whole body when I shower. And I don't think I'm gross. I pretty much just wash my face and my armpits. This is a woman, by the way.
I don't hear
with soap, and I shower like once or twice a week. LOL. I think it's fine. The other person says,
stank ass.
How the fuck are your legs getting so dirty that you need to regularly wash them with soap and water? Daily showers
are these jokes or just real?
Real. Are for areas that produce a lot of sweat. Armpits, crotch, ass. You don't need to scrub yourself head to toe. It's a waste of time and it's bad for your skin.
Now, I will say this. That is true.
What?
They say washing yourself more than once a week is bad for your skin.
Somebody
really
say,
is.
they have been safe inside my pants the whole day.
Who?
What's the problem? I only do if I've been bare-legged or at the gym and they feel sweaty.
You talking about his balls?
Legs.
Oh.
I used to, but when I got eczema on my legs, I had to stop as soap made it worse. And I was told not to use SLS soap. It's bad for your skin and mostly unnecessary.
So get natural products at the Whole Foods or something.
Damn,
or make it homemade.
You found the love of your life, then you see her tweeting about not washing her legs. So do you guys...
You leave my African girlfriend out of this.
Let me tell you.
So, please tell me, do you wash your legs?
Let me tell you something. When I went to Spain, I met this chick. And, you know, we messed around, you know, it was spontaneous, whatever. Yeah. But we did it. Whatever, you know, she didn't shave. She didn't shave down there. So already I was like, whoa.
Well, you said where were you in Spain?
No, but so this is what I was gonna tell you about the shower thing. So I was like, okay, she doesn't shave and whatever. It wasn't that musty or anything, whatever. So I did it, went down on her, finished. The next week we met up in Berlin.
Is awesome.
And she's like, oh, I'll take a shower with you. I'm like, okay, cool, because I'm in there washing my hair. She gets in 2 minutes, gets out. That's it. And I was like, I didn't go down on her that night, but I was like, all right, maybe she had taken a shower earlier, and maybe she just like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. But the following, a couple days later, the same thing, and then the same thing because we stayed
basically, she just needed the water to blast her dirt. Like.
Right, and so for me, I don't care that that I was lucky enough that she wasn't smelling like.
So y'all didn't
I
do
wasn't
it more than once.
But no, it was just twice.
I caught her. And she was good.
But
she
the
went back
fact
dirty
is,
ass.
it wasn't like she was musty or anything. But now I'm like completely turned off to where now I feel like I smell her. So like I never mess with her again. And so speaking of the shower, I'm so like all about scrubbing every part of my body with natural soaps with no
soap, washcloths, or loofah.
I'm sorry, it's the soap gel, but it's like the natural products you get at Whole Foods with a loofah. But I don't use a loofah for my vagina because you don't want to scrub your body.
Right. Okay, stop.
Oh wait, what am I talking?
You clean your vagina with something different from the
rest
of your body?
Like either washcloth or my hands, but it's like separate from the.
You can't use soap.
Well, no, I do, but I'm saying. Our bodies, I don't want to use, like if I'm doing this and then using, like our pH balance is going to get thrown off. So you got to use two separate soaps.
Let me clean. Okay, keep going.
Two separate items. So I'm so OCD about that. That what you're reading, that shit is like not real.
I have two
and it reminded me of the chick that takes 2 showers. I have one that's a little like really soft, like the soft ones, like a little ball. And then I have one that's like more aggressive, more like scrub. Yeah.
Right? And then I kind of like go back and forth depending on how I feel.
Carly got me a loofah, so I have a loofah. Then I use that for my ass and my balls.
Right.
And then I just clean my face with my hands.
So you clean your face with the thing you clean your ass with?
No. I use the soap for my hands. For
my face.
The loofah's for my ass and my balls.
I brush my teeth and I do all my face stuff.
Yeah,
so
separately.
Funny, I do it in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, because I keep all my products in the refrigerator. That's what they told me to do.
Do you pee in the shower?
I have, but
I do.
Every time.
But I clean the shower too. Like.
Well, yeah, but I don't do it all the time. But it depends.
Yeah, I don't do it all the time.
Have you shit in the shower?
Ew. That's not gonna go down the drain.
I got sick one time. I did.
Oh no. Ew.
I did it in my pants.
No.
Not even 3 weeks ago. When was the last time you shit yourself? I shit myself
January.
3 weeks ago at Disneyland.
It was January.
What?
Disneyland?
Ask Carly, she'll tell you.
Really?
I got really sick. I got really, really sick.
I haven't. That's
my
never
stomach.
happened to me.
So it was like maybe like a block away. There was a McDonald's, and my stomach was just really upset. And I tried to sneak out a fart, and I knew it was more. And I was like, oh, okay, then don't. And then my body was like, I don't care. And it was just like it was bad. And I had to drive an hour and a half. I had to turn around, make a U-turn, and drive an hour and a half home. So I just put the emergency flashes on, and I drove on the 710 straight. And I was just like, I dared the cop to pull me over. I was mad as fuck. I just went past everybody. I ain't go carpool lane or nothing. It was like 5 o'clock, and I was mad in the motherfucker. I was trying not to cry because I shit myself.
Oh my God.
I've never.
3 weeks ago.
That's never happened to me.
Because I
called Carly. I was trying not to cry.
My story is very fortunate then because Wow.
That's never happened to me.
Mine was
3 weeks ago
at
Disneyland.
Mine was in the bed.
In the bed. Oh.
But here's the TMI part. It didn't go. No, there's no one in the bed with me. It didn't get on the sheets. It was just
all
in
in
my
your
underwear.
underwear. No, that's
but
what
I still
happened.
changed.
Were you like dreaming or?
No. I
thought it was.
I had gas, but then I was like, oh, that was just a wet one. But it didn't make me get up to go check it. So I'm just like turning on Netflix.
No, mine wasn't like a Hershey.
Because I was getting over.
I thought it was gonna fart and I didn't. And then it just kept going. I said, no, it's not going to. And it just kept going. It kept going. I was sitting in the car like this. I'm like, are you kidding me? And it just kept going. I just sat there like this. And then when it finished, I just turned the car over and I was sitting there and I was trying not to cry because I was just thinking about where I was in my life.
And it's not this car that you have right now.
Yes, right there.
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
Shit.
I'm just sitting there. Then I gathered myself. And I was like, okay, because I know it was just in my pants. So I sat there. And then I pulled out. And I pulled over. It was Hey, that's not funny, man.
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
I kind of,
I can't.
When
he cracking up out there.
The one thing that I really hate when my body does it is when I bite my thumb.
I bit my lip earlier, and I'm gargling salt water before I came here.
Because I think that it's like a dumb moment that your body has. Like it's like.
Because you bite yourself full, you bite yourself at full tempo, so it hurts like a motherfucker.
It's like all of a sudden you are like, it's like walking and then just.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why your body just did this to
Because you can chew gum without even thinking, never bite your tongue, move it around.
Yep.
And every now and then you bite some steak and be like, fuck!
Thanks a lot, and I don't want to fucking chew this, because I bit my lip earlier, and how am I going to go down on, well, I don't want to talk about my sex life, but
I think you should.
How am I going to have oral sex if I just bit my lip and it hurts?
Oh, yeah, probably you can't do that because you can get herpes, right? Or is that how it starts?
Wait, what?
If you go down with somebody, you got a cut lip. You can't.
Well, if it has a canker,
if
you have a canker sore, maybe?
You have to have the virus to.
Oh, you can't just get it like that?
I think, right. You have to have it.
Well, it had to come from somewhere. If you just eat pussy and you got a lip bust, you don't just get herpes like that.
Oh, no. I'm saying if you bite your lip, it's like sore. I
eat pussy, then that how herpes start? Or you just gotta have
No.
What?
That's
I don't know how you get it.
No,
get a fucking doctor.
No, it just.
Right, get a doctor.
No, if you bite your.
If you bite your lip and
if you bite your lip
pussy,
and it hurts, it just hurts. That's all that it is. It's not a sore.
You sure? If you bite your lip, right, and there's a little sore,
it's just a little pain.
And then
but
you eat pussy, that's instantly herpes.
What the hell?
Because you had a sore on your lip and you ate pussy, it's herpes.
If it's a herpes sore though, but you don't get herpes from biting. Oh, I'm gonna bite your arm. Now you have herpes.
No, what if,
Look, he has herpes on his hand.
Somebody bites your arm and you got a scar and somebody rub pussy juice on it. Herpes.
Oh my
no, because
God.
the pussy juice has to.
Now, how did they get it at Coachella? I heard people was walking by like, yo, I like this song, and they got herpes.
No, everyone's probably having sex and being on all kinds of drugs.
Sure?
Right.
Or were they listening to songs from Tupac and getting herpes?
Wait, hold on. I have one more question.
I'm scared.
Ooh, I'm curious about this next one.
So, all right, this has sparked a lot of talk here and brought up a follow-up question. Do you wash your feet? Mm-hmm. I'll admit, I don't usually wash the bottom of my feet.
Oh, no, you have to.
They are already in the soapy water at the bottom, and B, it makes it scary, slippery. Your thoughts? This was Katie, at Katie News 4. Katie Alexander, so I'm assuming she's a news lady.
Wow.
And she's white.
She's a pilgrim.
Katie.
I scrub my feet, guys. That's why you have to scrub everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
I mean, have you ever hear about like dead skin and how, our body just dead skin is you have to make sure.
A pedicure. Right?
No. Well, yeah, but like.
Get those too. But on your own, you need to.
Your skin.
So women got to do that. Y'all got to use like that rock, right, and scrub the shit off your feet in the shower. I mean, I just wash mine with a loofah, so I don't have to.
Yeah, I scrub mine with.
If your feet are not soft, if they're kind of like rough, you can use something. But you're telling me that you're already there and you cannot just do this.
Yeah, I'm glad the camera caught that. That's for ratings.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Whoever asks these questions, some nasty motherfuckers, because now I'm starting to think about it. They ain't washing their back then.
You have to wash everything.
Yeah.
But I have long arms, so I managed to get
the next question is going to be, do you wash your ass? Well, I mean, I wiped it when I shit it, so I don't have to
I use
shower.
baby wipes.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Baby wipes.
Fuck you guys.
I use baby wipes and I shower.
I was just about to ask
baby wipes and I shower.
Toilet paper or baby wipes?
Both.
If you use toilet paper, you're not getting it.
No, it's both. You want to know why? Because you get dingleberries. We talked about this. You get little dingleberries in your booty from the toilet paper.
Don't use no toilet paper. Just all baby wipes. Get in there.
Do both. Because you got to dry your booty. You got to dry your booty.
No,
you can't have a wet booty with your shorts.
That's what your underwear for. As soon as you finish, you take a crease and you put it in there. And you walk out the bathroom.
Especially women. We can't have moist underwear.
No, that's what the underwear is for. Listen, you take your hand and you plop it in the
disgusting.
crease.
That's why you're single.
And then you walk into the lobby.
That's why you single.
No. Carly didn't leave me because I put creases in my butt.
Tell me what
I would have thought that was the reason.
Listen, I'm still very disrespectful. First of all, it wasn't a crease.
The roast of Steve.
But I will tell you this: my pants was brown on the inside. I had to wash them because it didn't get out of my underwear. It was in my underwear, but it was seeping through my jeans.
Well,
so I had to get my car detailed.
Did you tell them?
I told them my dog shit in the car. I'm not gonna tell them I did it. Fuck, I look like. I got 2 puppies. They ain't gonna know a human did it. I'm not gonna tell them the truth.
But can't they tell the difference between human and dog shit?
No, because I cleaned it as much as I could. But I realized the little holes in the seats. I got the leather seats, so
Okay. So they didn't find any underwear
my car
under
smelled good again. You
okay.
Smell doo-doo.
They didn't see beard hairs in feces.
It was a very traumatic moment that y'all making fun of me, so you know. And she snorted. That's very disrespectful.
I really can't believe that people do not. That they just get in the shower
that baffles
and they're so lazy.
Yeah, right. They're lazy. That's what it is.
Like so little effort really to wash yourself. And it feels so good.
I think it's cultural.
But I know
growing up, we were
I know a lot of white people that
take
don't.
baths. It was like punishment too, where they force you to wash yourself. I mean, you got to sit in there until you finish. And I remember I being a kid, me and my cousin Kevin had to take baths together. We've been in the tub and the water be completely brown because we've been outside playing all day. Yeah. And then they let the water out, and then they start the goddamn tub all over again. And you force yourself to clean yourself. So as you become an adult, you scrub the hell out of yourself all the time. I don't know nobody.
But it's crazy because I grew up in the South. And, around racism. So, the white kids will be like, oh, look at those dirty black people, dirty. But I grew up around white kids that didn't really shower the way that there's the proper way. And like I said, my next door neighbor, she was teaching me. My next door neighbor was teaching me how to dig in people's butts.
Dig in people's butts?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
No, you can't just pass over that.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Continue the story. You can't just pass over and say that shit.
No, but I'm saying, I grew up in Houston around a lot of racism, and white people would be saying, dirty black people, dirty monkeys. They would say that. But my next door neighbor, this little white girl I was friends with, would teach me how to dig in people's butts. You just take your finger and you dig it in people's butts, and you make them smell it. And then she was doing it to dogs. So when she was doing it to animals,
Kevin did that.
My parents found out. They told me you were never allowed to hang with her ever again. That is.
My cousin Kevin did that. He had a dog named Summer. He needs to put his finger in the dog's butt and chase me with the doo-doo on the finger. And I used to cry. But go ahead.
Hold on. Okay, so the white girl, she will stick her finger in random people's butts.
Yeah. I mean, with their pants on, but still, she would do it all in there and be like, because we were little, but it's that's disgusting. That's
What's little?
5 years. I was 5 years old.
Oh, okay. You said,
but
we was 12.
But no, but I would grow up around like kids that would do dirty stuff. But then I was going to schools where they would also call us N-words and you're dirty but it's how are we dirty when y'all don't really take showers and.
I want to know what the girl doing now to put her fingers in. But do you ever heard?
I don't know. I haven't. My parents said I was banned from hanging with her because she was a bad influence. Because then I'd be let's play dig in the back. Her name was Katie, but I don't know her last name.
Another Katie.
Her name was Katie.
Katie doesn't wash her feet.
Oh, it could be.
It
was in Houston.
Channel 4.
Channel 4. And this was the same bitch that you grew up with.
Is that in Houston? Is because
Katie,
if you say Houston,
Katie News 4. I don't know where the fuck is she.
Because I grew up Houston 4. That is.
I grew up in Houston.
It might be Katie.
She famous now. You dirty bitch.
Oh shit! Now I just told her, but I was 5. She's not gonna. She can't sue me.
Because
we don't remember each other.
Listen, I will say this in her defense.
Oh gosh.
Let me finish. I put my fingers in girls' butts.
But sexually.
Yeah, but I've done it.
Okay, but I think that's different.
But they would do random. But that's just one thing that I was naming.
Random.
She's
not talking about
I also was around another family that they would. She would take her fork and do this to the cat. Move, and then start eating. And I'm like,
no.
And I grew up around different types of stuff happening, but yet I was dealing with racism in school, being called dirty because of the color of my skin. So isn't that weird how that works? How
my ex-girlfriend kisses our dogs.
And they kiss the dogs in the mouth, but they want to call other Mexicans, you're dirty, blacks, you're dirty. And it's just crazy because it's like they do some of the most unsanitary things. And it's not all of them. It's just a group of them that I've grown up around that does the most unsanitary, dirty things. No, but I'm saying there's a percentage of white people in general that are not. Well, they're very unsanitary. Houston, right? Yeah, I grew up in Texas and Portland.
They said.
In Portland, and they.
Do you agree with that? That Houston is good for black people? That was one of the cities they said.
It's good for black
10.
people.
Yeah, it was like number 8 or 9.
I mean, it was a fast-growing city from since I left.
In 2018, Houston, like if black families like the average income, and they say you're doing good, but every time I turn around to Texas, somebody getting shot.
Well, I haven't been back to Houston in many years, but.
You don't go home?
No, because my close family. I don't talk to that side of the family. I only talk to my mom's side.
When last time you been to the DR?
I don't go to Houston.
Last year.
So you talking about your mother's side or your father's side?
I don't fuck with my father's side. That whole side of the family I don't fuck with.
And your mother's side is out here.
West Coast, baby, LA all day.
You didn't. Well, you did know your father, right?
Oh yeah, I sent him money every month. Of course, I know him.
So that's fucked up. I'm the only bastard on the show.
But realistically, Steve, I did live in LA during the summers as a child, so I still kind of am from LA, but I was born in Houston, but we would go every summer and stay out here.
That's crazy. That was one of the cities that they said was one of the better ones.
But that's why but I rep this side of the family because that side they're like lunatic religious weirdo people. Crazy religious. I'm just
still in shock about people
that don't wash themselves.
Yeah,
I mean, that's.
It's like when you, and it goes back to like I remember when we will shower, they will like check the behind your ears and whatnot, and check all kinds of things, and then be like, go back.
Yep.
So you're trained. To
so do I'm that. Assuming that Katie's mom was just like,
Katie's mom.
Oh, honey, it's okay. Yeah, like she was just doing something else, and Katie was just like splashing the water on the wall and didn't shower.
Now we've all taken whole baths, where you stay the night over somebody's house and you basically go up to the sink.
Yeah, but it's not an everyday thing.
Okay, no, but that is like
That's like a once in a blue moon.
That's like when.
If that.
Like a real.
So, but I'm saying in that person's defense that they're talking about. Sometimes you washed up and you
No, we're not talking about sometimes.
These are people talking about their daily lives. These are their daily lives.
I'm advocate right here. That person, when you asked the question, you didn't say every time. You just, I'm being a Republican right now. Let me tell you
something. You are definitely being a Trump supporter
I'm being
right
Trump
now.
right now. You didn't say, technically, you didn't say every time. All you said was.
But honestly, why will you not scrub your body every time you go?
Okay, now you said every time, so now I gotta answer the question. Go to commercial.
It's not like we're showering 10 times a day.
Right.
It's usually twice a
day?
Like
taking advantage of
me that you
having that luxury.
Who are you, Jesus?
No, but I'm saying because we have that luxury,
okay.
People should take advantage of that because there's countries where people can't even shower. So for us, we should take advantage of having that.
No, there's a water drought in LA, and you guys are wasting all of our water trying to stay clean. You need to check yourselves. It's just a problem, okay? We'll be right back after these messages.
Is this the person that dyes their beard to stay young?
Let me tell you something. Carly came over yesterday, and she was trying to do laundry, and she gonna judge me, talking about you only got a couple of pair of underwear. I said, some days I don't wear underwear. Don't try to make it seem like I wear the same drawers all the time. Try to act like I'm trifling. First of all, if you're doing laundry, why you counting my goddamn drawers? Just do it.
So you just out swinging on people. Like, what's good? What's up?
No,
like, you know that.
I'm gonna check now to see if I have one.
Speaking of Houston, you know that song "Swangin'"?
I got on drawers.
I forgot how it goes. That swangin' song in Houston. You out there swanging?
They got a song called "Swangin'."
Yeah.
I'm swanging. Not today. I just checked and saw that I got on drawers.
I don't think I can do that Commando type of shit no more. Cause I be juicy.
Huh?
Nigga, that is hilarious.
Wait, what?
Like, can you just be without panties?
You know,
I'm not gonna listen to this because I can't hear because you guys are my little sister. I'll let y'all talk.
I can't.
When it's not like I've been on certain dates.
It's not like no discharge or nothing, but it just be like moist in there. Just be like
if I
wet,
have a longer sexy dress, I've not have panties on when I'm on certain dates.
I have some really tiny panties that it's almost like I don't have nothing, but I at least need something to like just in case like a little juices. Like I need something to like hold me down.
Well, why did I get thirsty all of a sudden?
Oh, you guys are freaks. So if you're on a date with a dude and you ain't got no drawers and you start to get wet, it's gonna be a problem if you like him.
Yeah, what if you're like dripping?
No.
I would like a chick and you ain't got no drawers.
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna go. If my intentions are I'm sleeping with this person, that's why I'm doing it. I wouldn't do that if I'm not.
So let me ask you this:
That's too.
When
much
y'all going
of
on a date, you already kind of know that you're gonna do it, or have you ever been surprised and gave up some pussy and not knew that?
I've done both.
So what happens if you? Well, let's say you went out on a date and you ain't had no drawers and somebody surprised you and you got wet. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't just not wear drawers. It's just when I did it with a purpose.
Okay, so do you go commando sometimes, no drawers?
I mean, I have in the case, like I have wore some stuff that I really can't. It's like these kind of dresses.
And if it's really long, you can't tell because I'm not like, oh, hey, the legs are not open.
On a regular basis, I do need to wear panties.
Yeah, so I don't wear drawers all the time.
God.
People used to I used to be like that for a long time. My doctor told me I can't do it all the time because when you get older, you got to keep your boys. Look, if you want to have children. So, seeing that Carly left me, I don't have to wear drawers now because I don't, so I can just go commando a lot.
You cry often?
No. But you know what, though? I will say this. 2 days ago, I got a good cry. It's hard for me to cry. I don't know how to cry. But I was sitting at home and I was listening to some old music and I was looking at some of our songs, some pictures and mirrors.
So it's like the no draws thing, like a thing of like going on strike, or is the no draws like a rebellion type of thing?
Alyssa Milano, I support her in the no sex because I ain't getting none. Let's support that shit. Ladies of America, don't give up no pussy until we start getting justice. See, I ain't getting none. I want all you motherfuckers to suffer.
Well, I mean,
well, it's different because you're not an oppressor. I want all of the men to suffer like me. I mean, abortion should be... First of all, let's talk about that. Alabama. Even though by the time this airs... Actually, this will air in 2 days. And it don't even matter because it's still an important conversation. What happened in Alabama? How do you guys feel about the abortion rule?
Bullshit. You can't tell a woman what to do with her body, especially when people have been taken advantage, like unfortunate rape or an abusive boyfriend.
Even in a case of incest and rape, you
all
have
of
to
that.
keep that child.
And an abuser, it could be all of that.
I feel like...
while y'all doing this, I'm going to read y'all some of these quotes and want you to know these are real quotes.
From women?
No, not from women, from congressmen about rape.
About rape, I hear them.
All white men.
You know what? I'm going to tell you
something.
Actually, while she's doing it, I'm going to give it, I want you to read one. And then, these are real, not jokes.
Yeah, no, I read them.
I can believe it.
Now, I tell you something. Something happened to me long time ago. Because in my country, well, I don't know anybody that had an abortion, honestly, like in my country, And people over there just like, I just don't, honestly, there's not like I cannot tell you where there is like an abortion clinic, right? So when I came to this country, one of my friends who was pregnant, she was about 6 months pregnant. She told me her baby died in her belly and she needed somebody to take her to the doctor because they were going to remove the dead baby from her. First of all, I don't know none of this shit, okay? So don't be like, oh, how do you didn't know? I didn't know. I never been pregnant. I don't know none of this shit. And this was anyways... 12 years ago, so I knew even less back then. Yeah. So I said yes, of course. I went with her. I waited for a long time. She came back. I waited for hours, and then she came back and said, "I wasn't dilated enough, so I have to come back tomorrow. Can you take me?" I said, "I can." At the time, I was going to school. I couldn't take her. So then her friend took her. And then they called me both crying that day. Okay. And basically the girl found out that she was just having an abortion. She also didn't know that this was an abortion clinic. So she beat up the girl that had the abortion because the baby was already 6 months. And she was able to get an abortion. So I'm not I'm against that. You know, I think that there should be a time that is ethic and that is also, fair to the women, because often women don't know they are pregnant until they are like
the second trimester, right?
No, the first trimester. Sometimes you still get your period. Like my mom, I was talking about this with my mom.
Oh, really? You can still get your period?
My mom found out she was pregnant with me at 6 months because she still kept getting her period like it was nothing. So not only that, but sometimes you still get it. Like for a lot of us, like we're not regular, so like we can skip a month or two and be like, oh, nothing is happening. You know what I mean? So I think there should be a time where it's just not humane to get an abortion, and I would feel terrible if I was the one that took my friend to do that, because I felt like she would have made me a part of that, and I wasn't cool with that. However, I do feel like we should have that we should be able to
have the freedom,
the choice, of course. And not only that, but before we ban abortion, we have to get a little stronger on the laws that punish rape, incest. You know what I mean? Because you're telling me that I was talking about this with my mom, because my mom said, I agree with the law, and I say, do you?
Wow.
I'm like, do you really? Because so you're telling me that if when I was 11, a guy would have beat the shit out of me and raped me, and you would have just let me like keep that baby, I would have never forgive you for that. If you had the choice, if it wasn't mine and it was my parents, and you did not stop that, I would have probably never forgive you for that.
I would say, or let 12 women vote on it.
Yeah, but 12 white women, like,
I don't know what your ethnicity, but I would say
washed out women that like.
I say if you let 12 women vote on it, I go wherever the fuck they say. Now, I mean, 12 just a group of women. Don't just get all 12 Democrats or 12 Republicans.
So I told my mom. So you're telling me, okay? So let's say
save that, because as soon as I ask this question, you got to read.
So let's say
those are
I get raped, and if I will get 10 years for getting an abortion, but the guy that raped me gets probation.
Yep.
So can we just set this shit
We're
back?
in a misogynist country, just in case people forgot.
9 months probation.
We're in a misogynist country, so none of this surprises me.
That, the dude, did you see what was in Texas, I think, where the guy raped a 14-year-old girl, and he got probation because they said
it only
he only raped once, So
how many times do you have to
but Bill Cosby
is
just locked up forever, but yet people are openly.
So I just think that before we go, I think I don't think that we should even have the choice to decide at 6-7 months old, I don't want this baby anymore. No.
Well, no,
there should be a time.
There's got to be a timeline.
There should be a time. I think first trimester.
It becomes a fetus after 18 weeks. So after 18 weeks,
first trimester.
It was 3 months. I think was
3 months. So the first trimester.
You shouldn't.
To me, that should be like
But to be honest, I'm 36, so I will say this: I personally don't believe in abortion personally, but I'm not against. I don't want to take that option.
But you give somebody a choice.
Yeah, but the reason it's easy for me to say that is because I've never been in that position. So maybe if I was in that position, I'd think differently. But I just know now at my age, I'm responsible for the kid. Like I'm 30, I will never be able to have a kid again. Maybe if I have an abortion at this age, you know what I mean?
But also, and not only like the rape laws,
but this shit,
the child support laws.
Getting raped, you should be.
Hold that note, because I know we're gonna talk about that with the rape law. But that is horrible.
When it comes, when it comes to that,
child court and get from a rapist that you might have to see, and that rapist gets rights to your child. You do know that, right?
Well, I will say this: if it's this situation,
I want you to read those. But hold on, I want to ask
okay.
this one. I want to say this right quick. What I believe about pro-right and pro-choice is I believe that I don't care what your religion is. That's a religious opinion that people have. And if you do have a religion that you believe in, if that person believes what you believe, then they and them alone will face the judge and jury, God, on Judgment Day, not you. God ain't gonna be like, oh, what Carmen said. I'm glad she stood up for me, and Rosa was there for no. So leave these people alone. If you are doing it and you're not endangering everybody else, if every time somebody had an abortion, it blew up a building and 8 people died. I get it. But if you are going in there and you're doing it where it's safe and you are not going in there where the baby is 9 months.
Right.
Then
Definitely.
I get it. If you do anything under 4 months where it's just a fetus and it hasn't even developed genitals yet, but because it's still not a baby.
The only thing I have an exception for, period, is because I would have one even at this age. Rape is something like I would not want to keep the baby because
you're always going to get, and that kid is going to get tortured.
Yeah,
I want
but
you to do me a favor.
read which one?
They're all disgusting. So read these. Read what it is.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't got your glasses on? I'm sorry. Fuck.
Well, I'll read the shorter one.
Okay.
I can read them. I have good vision.
Oh, God. Honest rape. If it's an honest rape.
So a politician said this. If it's, first of all, what the fuck is an honest rape? But if it's an honest rape, what?
If you go down the road, some
this,
girls...
I think it's the same thing. Rape is kind of like the weather. It is inevitable. Relax and enjoy it.
Which one is that? Is that the honest rape?
No, that one is, if it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to
enjoyable
shut
rape.
that thing down.
Yeah, it's called it. Yep, it's at the bottom. Mm-hmm.
These are real quotes
from a Republican.
Not making this shit up.
Yep.
Now you do one.
Well, easy rape. If you go down that road, some girls they rape so easy.
Rape victims should make the best of a bad situation.
No, somebody said something about the body shutting down.
Yeah.
If it's legitimate
rape, the female body has ways. Oh, well, somebody say too. This is good. If a woman has the right to an abortion, why shouldn't a man
have the right to enjoy?
Be free to use his superior strength to force himself on a woman. At least the rapist's pursuit of sexual freedom doesn't, in most cases, result in anyone's death.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
That's why I want you to read those. These are people who...
Do I have to read any more?
No, that's disgusting. But these are the people that are in power.
Are we living on Earth? Are we dreaming? Do people exist? Do these things exist?
This is the craziest thing I have.
What is wrong with these species?
But one of these guys, I don't know which one, but didn't one of these guys actually resign because after he say one of these things that he was against abortion? It came out that his side piece, he asked his side piece to get an abortion.
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact. Yes, he's running. Yeah,
and he resigned after that. So
and Weiner just got out of jail too. So Anthony Weiner.
I think that sometimes people speak from they don't really think about these things, and they just say I think when my mom said, I agree. I think that she meant that. She didn't really thought about the whole thing.
Especially that.
When somebody says good morning to you, they don't really mean good morning. They're just saying
exactly. Yeah. And I think that people sometimes they just want to say and do the right thing. Abortion is bad. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
But it's you don't really.
It's only bad until it happens to you and you need it. I
know
it's a lot. I know it's a lot of shit.
Or your daughter.
I know it's a lot.
Or your
of
daughter
really
or
bad.
granddaughter.
You ever been really hungry? And then you get it I can see myself going into a store stealing a bag of chips. But when you see somebody doing, you're like, this motherfucker here, look at him over there.
Speak for yourself.
Stupid ass, he crazy ass, he stealing chips. I've been
Speak for yourself, Steve.
I don't steal
somebody
anymore.
posted a picture of a little girl beat up with black eyes and everything. And they say, imagine that your daughter comes at you like that. She's been beaten and raped. And you have to tell her that she has to carry, the aftermath
my
of
wife
the
would have
abuse.
to tell her that because I'll be in jail. Whoever did that shit, go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Go bye-bye.
We live in a heartless world.
Yeah.
I'm very protective. Carly ain't in my woman right now. If somebody did something, they go bye-bye.
You know what? I feel like...
I'm old school. Y'all my little sister. Somebody do something to y'all, they go bye-bye.
Well, I need to settle and be, staying out of trouble.
Unless your dog do it, then you...
He got me, don't worry.
Then you go bye-bye twice, I can.
It feels like we have gone down, back how many years? It feels like we're living in the 1940s and the 1920s.
We've been set back. Because, in other countries, the girls, they get, very young. I don't like to say it, where they cut the thing off. Yeah. And they're 14 and it's normal. That's considered normal in other countries. These little 14-year-olds having sex, passed off with these older men. So our country, it's this is like nothing compared to what's going on over there, and this is bad, like what we're experiencing.
Oh, one more thing.
Imagine what's going on.
It's so funny. When I was speaking to my mom about this, she keeps saying things like, well, if you don't want to have kids, you should do this. And I'm like, she kept saying it in a way that I have to do things, me as a woman. But she had never said, well, men should like wear condoms.
That's cultural.
And I was just like, Mom, like, come on.
No, we supposed to just pull out. That's it. It's a responsibility.
But you can get pregnant out of pre-com. So even if you pull out, there's still a chance that you
can get pregnant.
No, but see, everybody knows it's scientifically proven you can't get pregnant if the girl's riding.
Stop.
We're trying to say
please.
something.
What I'm trying to
These
say,
poor kids is going to take his advice and they're going to impregnate all the kids.
Or if someone's riding and it's like 2:30 in the morning, you can't get pregnant because all your organs are asleep.
Yeah.
So you can go raw after
What if he's on European time?
Sleep.
What if he's on European time and you're on American, or she's on American time?
No, that doesn't matter because you're still in California, so specific standard time. So
no,
even if the girl grew up in France,
no, because the sperm is jet lag. The sperm is jet lag. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help y'all.
The one thing that I just wanted to say is that all the responsibility falls on the woman,
That's
and
what
then
it should.
And then after everything, it's like, okay, but then after there's nothing that really protects us, or like even like, because sometimes people say like child support is so fucked up for the guy, but let me tell you something. Let's say that you have to give me $1,000.
I pay child support, so it is fucked up. So I'm waiting to hear what you're gonna say.
Hold on. So let's say you pay $1,000 to pay child support, right?
I'm off.
Right. But this
you
month,
bitch. I'm sorry.
This month it takes $3,000 to take care of the baby.
Wait. So that ain't got to do with me. I pay $1,000.
Exactly. But the woman has to find out the other $2,000. And every time there is kids are. Usually, I mean, like if you're dating a baller and whatnot, you might be like able to like get off the hook and get some extra money for whatever. But for the most part, whatever the guy is paying, that's cool, right? But
the mom still pays more.
If it's not enough, you cannot go back to the guy and say, "Hey, this month I'm gonna need an extra $200." He's gonna say, "I'm paying what the
right,
judge
exactly.
told me."
The woman still pays
more.
more.
I have to find that extra $200.
So all of that because of an abortion? You rather have an abortion? Is that what you
no.
all the way around?
No. I'm just saying that we haven't figured out all these laws for other things like preventing like rape or like punishing rape the right way.
What about the system for putting them for adoption? Because a lot of these people, if you don't have abortions and someone's raped, you're not gonna love that child. They're gonna put it up for adoption. Now there's more problems. So why not, if this baby is 3 months in the stomach and it's not a baby yet,
exactly,
as long as you're not hurting the mother's health,
right?
Why not just do it? And I don't want to be nosy enough, you guys, if you've had abortion.
No, I've never been pregnant, but I'm saying like. I made a choice to sleep with this man, you know what I mean? But if it wasn't my choice, if it was taken from me, then yeah, I don't want to keep it.
But also accidents happen. I'm on the pill.
Yeah.
I get pregnant.
Right.
I don't want the baby. The guy don't want the baby. Or maybe I'm in a relationship and we decide, okay, fuck it, let's do it. But maybe we're not even in a relationship like that. But I've been responsible. What if it's from your side, dude? Whatever the case is, but I'm just saying, like, accidents happen.
Yeah, they do.
So I should I wasn't irresponsible. I know a lot of people that got pregnant on the pill.
Yeah.
It's not 100%, safe. So
yeah, and I've been irresponsible and just was fortunate, to not.
So you ladies have had unprotected sex with men? You went raw? How dare you? I'm shocked.
Life's crazy.
I thought you guys were Christians and you did.
I'm not a Christian.
Wrong. Oh, I'm
correction.
Not a Christian.
Don't.
Are you a Muslim?
I'm not a religion. Period.
Yeah, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, but I'm
yeah,
not religious.
I'm far from religion.
This we're gonna do for our last 1 minute break because I think we're at 30 minutes. This one I want to get deep with you guys here. All right, so we're gonna talk about religion and being spiritual. So you said you are not religious.
Religious. I grew up religious because of my father, but I'm not.
Okay,
religious.
so is you believe into the universe,
yes.
or is it Jesus?
No.
Is Jesus? So there's no white Jesus, no black Jesus. You gotta ask these questions.
No, I've read the Bible. I know the Bible.
Jesus?
I grew up with the Bible, but
so let me ask you something. Is Allah involved?
No, you didn't. Well,
Buddha?
I can answer your question.
Okay.
I grew up in the church with the Bible, but as I got older, I formed my own belief system because I was forced into religion.
Kind of like 5%er.
kind of like what they do to us in general. But I just chose to not believe in this limited mindset. I know that the universe is infinite. We have billions of planets. I mean, we only know of 7 in our solar system, but the universe is so infinite, full of galaxies.
8 planets in our solar system.
Yeah, it's probably 8 now. Yeah,
well,
yeah. I said 8. I said
Pluto
7.
is not a planet
8.
anymore. It used to be 9.
But the point of the matter is, why the hell would I have this? This limited mind frame about heaven and hell aspect, and about, this person's, the God's going to come down to earth.
Manifestation, or what do you?
Yeah, manifestation. But like I said, I believe in
evil or good?
Yeah, I believe in what you put out is what you get back. So if you have a relationship with the universe, that if I'm manifesting and I'm working towards something, like my movie, right? I had no money. I don't know where it was coming from, but I just kept going forward. And the universe always has provided for me when I have a plan and I have a dream with the purpose.
What happens when something bad happens?
Oh, I've had a lot of bad things.
So I know. So what do you do? I'm just asking because
I go through it. I go through it like every other human being. I
cry. Is that punishment, or do you feel it's like a lesson? Because you know, people in religion, they feel like it's like a.
No, I just think that it's just an opportunity to grow. It's just
because you said it's energy, so that means that
it always puts me in a better place.
Do you feel that you put some energy out there
sometimes
to get that happen back to? Wow,
absolutely. And then other things, God did it on purpose because God saw a bigger purpose for me, like in this industry. The universe
or God?
I consider consider the universe God, but I don't consider it as like the Christian Bible way, the Jesus and I believe in the metaphors in the Bible. It has a lot of metaphor messages.
So you can make a God whatever you want. So I'm gonna make mine. Okay, John Stewart.
Done, guys.
John Stewart used the first Green Lantern. Remember the black Green Lantern? He was John Stewart. I'm gonna make my God. But so that's why I'm asking you these serious questions because I want to know.
No, but the thing is, I grew up around religious people, so I'm so used to them dabbing at me, but it's like they're so unhappy, and they see me just living my life, and they think I'm in this delusional dream world, when in actuality they are. You're believing in a book that's been rewritten, it's been fabricated, Black history's been buried for years, and you're gonna put all your 100% faith in that book?
You going to hell.
But it's just funny how.
And I can go to sleep with a clean conscience, knowing that
It's funny how.
Now let's see if your counterpart is going to hell with you. What's your religion? What do you believe?
I'm not religious. But
so you know Jesus?
No.
Allah?
No, I don't. You
I
can
respect
call it whatever
people.
you want. There is a higher power, but I don't have this ideas and whatnot.
Okay, so good. I got 2 people going to hell. Carry on.
Yeah, I respect people in their beliefs. I will never try to sway anyone. I just believe the way I believe, but I just don't like when they're pressuring me and. Yeah.
And we're so mad about
judging.
But we're so mad about how our ancestors, like the natives of my island and Africans, were just raped, slaved, killed, and
stolen.
Well, the Bible said that was supposed to happen.
However, the white man came and gave us this little Bible and told us to believe in this thing, and we do. We're mad at them that they kill.
Hey, don't you disrespect Massa. Finish your story, but don't you disrespect Massa while we talk.
So I think it's really
I don't know
funny
if I like this.
that for us Massa. To not like what they done, but fight so hard for something that they what were our ancestors praying to?
There's a lot of racism in the Bible too. If you did research, there's a lot of racism against people of color in the Bible.
Okay, of course. Can I do something and scare the shit out of y'all?
The book that you believe in.
So remember, no, I'm just fucking with you. So listen, I'm gonna show you. So remember, I showed y'all the reason I showed you the power of energy. Remember, I showed y'all out there. Can I show you something else?
Go ahead.
Sure.
And it's gonna change the way you think about everything, like the way you think about. So remember how they always say, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound if nobody's there? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. You see this? I want you to both look at that. What is that?
It's a water bottle that's almost empty.
And what do you see?
Water bottle.
Okay, I want you to say what it is again one more time.
Water bottle that's almost empty.
And you say it again.
Water bottle.
Okay, close your eyes. You close your eyes. Now both of y'all say again what y'all both just said. Again.
This is a water bottle that's both empty.
Okay, now this time when you say it, only say it in your mind. But say what you think it is. Say it. Okay? Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck said that?
Your
it's a
consciousness.
But did you not hear that clearly? You heard a voice say that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if the understanding of sound is your vocal cords have to move something. Your ears have to pick up the vibration. Mm-hmm. If that's what sound is for you to hear something, if nobody said that and nothing moved, who the fuck said that in your head?
And I said it actually correctly in my head.
But you said it right.
But when my eyes were closed, I said both empty. But then in my head, I said it the original way.
Right, but you heard it clearly, empty. Right? Was it in your voice or did you hear it?
Well, that's the thing. I watched something that KRS-One or somebody had done a video about that, and I still don't understand that. What is that and why?
It's your consciousness.
Right.
But why do we hear it, but there's no sound?
It opens up your mind to so many more things to understand. Like, I'm not even trying to be like some old crazy dude. We start talking about like Thor with their other realms, but you get it. Like there's something inside of you, like your soul, that you can sit here and look at that microphone and go, and hear it clearly, and close your eyes and go, and still see that motherfucking
when you close and see
and
it,
hear and know, and nobody said anything.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to drop some more science on y'all, showing y'all where.
But it also means that we can tap into our power even more. And
that's
being religious,
I'm manifesting.
I couldn't be successful when I was religious. It was the
why?
Craziest thing.
Because religion and faith is
taught
not a
that
plan.
We're supposed to be suffer. We're God's chosen people. We're supposed to suffer on this earth.
That's game. That's game.
And that's the Matrix.
You know, I dated a Jehovah's Witness. We never had sex because.
You think?
He said that like didn't want to like.
So that makes me look at you like differently. See that you would be brave enough to date somebody that you know you wouldn't be fucking. Cause I could.
Okay. I told him. I say.
You thought you was gonna get some Jehovah's Witness dick.
I say I will never make a move, right? I will never start touching you or taking your clothes. But if you take your clothes off, I'm not going to stop you either. I have no problem with sex. You do. So,
but you gave him a shot knowing that you wouldn't. Would you give somebody a shot knowing that there was probably not a chance you can get some?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah, I could.
I got a lot of respect for you because we going to the movies just to hang out. You got a fat ass? No, that's not happening.
Well, I'm not a man.
Who's gonna hold your ass?
I'm not a man, so it's different. Like I'm looking for like other types of like intimacy. Is not just. But it's funny because I was talking. I talked to like a guy. I was talking to this guy, and we were talking. He was trying to almost shit on me, saying like, "You will date somebody that you're not attracted to," and I was like.
Because women do that shit for dinner and shit like that. That's not fair. No. See, she laughed because you did that shit.
Okay,
no.
I have.
Why you laughed then?
And he had a beard,
Let me get this straight. Beauty or looks.
No, he did.
Beauty and looks are not something that I'm looking because I got it myself.
That's right. Women do that shit.
So I don't need you. I can be cute for the both of us. Don't worry about that. I got it. I go to the gym for the both of us. You can gotta have a gut. Like, do you, boo? However, right?
You would date Ian, see, because he's not handsome. That's what it is. I know you.
But look, okay, so let's say that I like the person. I love my significant other, and let's some guy.
Let's just call him Ian for start.
And he's good looking, right? Or maybe he's not good looking to everybody, but to me, I like him, right?
Right. Yeah. For this story, he's just a good person.
But then let's imagine that like the guy gets into an accident and gets burned.
Right.
And just like doesn't look like him anymore.
Freddy Krueger like?
Right.
Okay.
So I always tell people like I wouldn't leave my man if he was like burnt out.
Because
I wouldn't leave my mind you. What if you get like if you get in a wheelchair and you can move from here down? That means that your dick will still get hard, but it does it on its own. Meaning that if we are if I'm mowing the lawn, if I'm
through too much,
doing something,
mowing the lawn.
She thought this through. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. This is not some shit that you just said.
And you call me and you say, "Babe, does that mean the dick is hard?" I just coming like from like
this. She's not freestyle rapping. She thought this through.
That raw, sweaty.
To jump on it real quick because this is the only time that.
Is this what women think about? Just sitting around saying, if I was dating a dude in the wheelchair, I get this motherfucker a pager so he can call me when it's hot.
I saw this in an interview with the guy that I don't know if it was the wife or the guy that used to do the Superman. He got in a wheelchair, and so they were talking
Christopher Reeves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were. I don't know if it was him or her that were. I think it was her talking about like sex after how being a couple after that. And she mentioned something about that.
In the morning, you still get hard when you gotta go pee, so that's the time she can attack it.
So I was talking to my friend, I'm like, he was trying to make me feel bad because he's like, oh, you guys like almost like, oh, you probably appreciate money more than looks, and I'm like, But
where do you,
how is it like both things are completely shallow? Like, why is it like that? Your thing that you picked is better than mine.
Right,
Like,
it's
why
still shallow.
Look, all of ours is just because we look at your ass and you look
why
soft.
is looks? Guys want a girl that has a nice titties, big ass, small waist, da da da. Like your hair gonna be laid, this and that. But when we say, "Well, I want a guy with money," oh, you're a gold digger.
Right.
But
You just
honest.
saying,
but at least we honest, because fat girls got the best pussy.
We are honest.
I don't care what a girl
No,
like.
no. First of all,
I don't give a fuck shit. Fat girl, a girl 300 pounds is put your pussies to shame.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
I
true.
would know. I've never tried.
Fantastic, but you hear me?
Never tried.
Yeah, that I believe.
You can't breathe if she on top of you, but you'll never forget that shit. That shit is spectacular.
Never.
But what I'm saying is,
I
banged a fat guy before.
Was it 300?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I wanted to tell you. The other day, I was talking to my friend about
2010, by the way, guys. 2010.
No, I was talking about a guy that I dated a long time ago. Well, I never had sex with this guy. We went on a couple of dates.
There's a lot of time stories you tell when you don't have sex.
You're
very boring.
He was 59, and I was like,
wow, she's gonna say
26
teens.
or 20. I think I was 26. This was in 2010.
She really
nice.
She really
nice.
Like, oh,
okay, so then I'm like trying to show him, like, he looked really good.
Right.
So
Did he want you to pee on him or poop on him? Because usually those kind of men, right?
But I found him on Facebook. I
younger...
mean on Instagram, you guys, and he looks pretty good for his age.
And Rosa like white dudes.
So I'm gonna show you.
He's probably 59, old white dude.
Don't say the name, just in case. Like, that's him and his son, who's older than me, and his grandson.
Interesting. Okay.
He's cute, right? Please tell me he's not good looking. I mean, he's almost 70.
Oh, that motherfucker on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he was 59 in 2010. So he's
like
68.
Is that his son?
And his grandson.
Yeah, I mean, and he's a
the
clean cut.
The son
not
is
bad.
probably like 50.
Did he know how to do it? I mean, how was his skills?
We didn't have sex.
Oh.
Carmen,
we went
no,
out.
because I knew one girl that banged a 70-year-old, and she's
overlooked that picture. The guy she was dating was in the picture with his son and grandson.
No, but I'm saying for someone that age, decent, clean cut.
It's been 9 years, okay? We went out on a couple of days.
Carmen Green, official,
decent.
do not tell me you
He's
agree
not ugly.
with this woman.
He's not ugly.
Dating a man that old.
Well,
I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't
but,
do it now because I think like
very common though.
But when I was in my 20s, I had time to waste. So I was like, and he. I honestly, I get excited.
When you was young.
Well, Steve,
I get excited
this
because
is
let me
common.
tell you something. The best conversation, the best dates, like
Because he's worldly, I get it. I mean, okay, so you was more turned on with the intellect. Because of 50, you said, how old was he when you met him?
59.
So 60. And you was 26. You was more attracted to his worldliness. Because if he looked anything like he did in that goddamn picture.
Yeah, he just looked like that, but like he got a little bit more hair, but it was all was all white already.
10 years older than me, because first of all, I'm fine, so I don't look nothing like that. But
he looks great.
No, that nigga look old as shit.
Okay, but he is. He's about to be 70, but look at him for 70. He looks great.
Are you about to be 70?
I'm sorry, and he looks really good. Haters. Swear to God, my friend was like, Rosa, that's nasty. I'm like, fuck you.
Maybe it's because I've been around
Carmen
that.
Green official does not. Okay, all right, watch this. Would you date a woman that looked that old?
No, not women.
I will date Ellen. She's 60.
No, but I won't date anyone that old for me because I was just saying, no, it has nothing to do with that. I'm around women that date older men. That's why I'm like, that's normal. In fact, he's actually better looking than a lot of.
You think he looks good?
He looks better than a lot
of the guys that date the girls I know.
50-year-old guys that I've seen.
Oh, I've seen them, but the ones that I know that the dude wants them to like pee on them and like do kinky things. I mean, they're into that.
I thought it was cute. In fact, I think it's cuter than his son.
That's hilarious. No, his son is very handsome.
They look just the same.
You missed a joke. I'm just saying he's handsome. I wouldn't really mean to say no shit like that. She's arguing with me like I really think this dude look good.
He's handsome. Let me just go.
Hey,
I don't want to like the picture.
Pause, right? Right. This is what we're gonna do. I want to do the 1 minute event. Do you have a 1 minute event yet? Or
yeah, I have a 1 minute event.
And this we're gonna do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to do your 1 minute event in Spanish. Look at that camera and go. You said you understand Spanish. You just can't
I don't understand. I read it and.
But you don't do your 1 minute in Spanish.
Okay.
And then
just do mine.
Oh, you said you only can read it. You can't just speak it off normally.
No, I can read and pronounce it. So when I audition, I can actually audition in Spanish.
All right, then you do 1 minute event in English. But I want you to vent.
I will vent in English.
I want you to vent on anything on pop culture.
Okay.
Find something right now and vent on it for 1 minute on pop culture.
Okay.
And you do the same thing, but you got to do yours in Spanish. I'm going to challenge you, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Go.
Ok, estoy harta. Lo que me tiene harta, se los he dicho,
Sí.
es que no soporto
Sí.
estas páginas que hacen esos fake Instagram. O sea, si usted no tiene nada que hacer con su maldita vida,
¿qué?
no siga haciendo páginas de internet pretendiendo que soy yo para sacarle dinero a esos pobres infelices que quieren un poco de amor de Rosa Costa. Tengan cuidado, mis hijos.
No Trump.
Tengan cuidado.
¿Qué?
Yo nada más tengo un Instagram y se llama la @Rosa Acosta. Ya. Ni uno más ni uno menos.
She said Rosa Acosta. I heard that.
But she's talking about the fake page and they're asking for money and then
no persigan otras páginas. La página mía está verificada con la marca B azul. Es la única. No se pongan a mandarle dinero a otras páginas.
She said something about money. I heard that money.
Que eso es un hombre gordo, feo y viejo en su casa aburrido, mandándole fotos a usted y video y ustedes se lo creen. Si usted quiere perder su dinero, piérdalo con Rosa Costa. Compre algo en mi tienda. O mándeme el dinero a mí. Ya.
And money.
That's it.
All right. What the fuck did you just say?
Basically, yesterday I was all over Instagram complaining that I have another fake page.
Yeah.
And they keep...
And they're asking
wait. How the fuck did you know that serious if you didn't know Spanish? You said you don't understand Spanish.
But I know the story. When she started venting, I remember because I was reading her page earlier this week.
But she said it in Spanish.
But I knew she was talking about that because I remember earlier this week I had left a comment on your
So
page.
you knew that was going to be her 1 minute event.
I just assumed when she started venting.
So there's this person, they create these pages, and they put the same picture, the same bio, everything.
And make money off of you?
Well,
I heard you say dinero, that make money.
Yeah, they are trying to scam people like, oh, are you a member of my all access website? Like it's $195. First of all, motherfuckers, if I'm gonna do a live cam, it's not gonna be $195.
Right.
It's not gonna be $195. I will charge you at least $19.99.
Right.
So
exactly.
You have penny?
They are doing they're saying that, and then people that pay that, then you don't get anything because clearly it's not me. But you know how many times I tell people on my Instagram, I only have one page. As soon as this person makes a fake page and they start messaging everybody that follows me, they get excited. And they start talking to this person. Motherfucker, you know it's fake. It's a big ass dude. It's a fat, bald dude with a little dick beating his little tiny thing to some pictures that you like.
Or a hater chick.
People are still getting catfished. They don't know. That's why I'm glad you told that because I got catfished about maybe 5 or 6 years ago and actually had some shows in New York and flew to New York and couldn't wait to see this girl. And it was not real. I
just don't know who gets catfish in 2019. There's
a lot of people.
There's apparently, but there's
funny.
so many ways to just figure out something is legit.
Oh no, I'm ready.
Like and for you guys to just like still getting catfish, yes. And I'm telling you, I keep saying. It's not me. And you know what, people? And hold on. I went to my DMs, which I never checked, just to see if because people was telling me like, oh, I'm gonna send you something that page sent me, and I'm looking through all the DMs, and you know what I got? I got a message of somebody saying, hey, are you the one messaging me on two things that I don't know what they are? I'm assuming maybe like
Tumblr or some shit like that.
I don't even know. No, it wasn't Tumblr, but it was like two things that I never hear of, and I'm like. I've been saying all day, it's not me.
Don't matter. It don't matter. All right, 1 minute event now. I want to hear you. This is going to be straight in English.
It's just pop culture. Well, I don't really listen to this little X singer who
Nas
does
X,
Nas X. But I just it's just a whole controversy about them saying, you know, we need to take him out of this category. This is not representing country music. They're so quick to want to remove him off of this genre. But then why is it that Justin Bieber always gets rated in the nominated as top R&B, which I like Justin Bieber. I think he's super talented.
White girl that she went over to pop? She was country. She was a really big country singer, really big, got all the songs.
I forgot. I don't. But But the point I was making, and then Eminem, you know, always best hip hop artist for years, and it's like even when Pink, when she initially got in, she was doing R&B.
She was doing R&B.
You know, before she switched over. But I liked her being real about how that just wasn't her, and she wanted to tap into her real. Alternative.
Yeah, they forced her there.
Yeah, but I respected the fact that she wanted to be what she really wanted to be. But usually they're quick to want to take the genre and they want to put themselves in that category, and that's fine. But now you want to like get upset because we're singing the same music that we've been singing for years. It's just you guys took from each category, made your own, whatever. Right. But that pisses me off when I see stuff like that because we're constantly Justin Bieber. I think he didn't he get nominated again or in the top category?
You talking about for BET Awards and shit like that? Well, yeah.
But I'm saying, but it's just fine. But it's always been that way for several years. That Adele and all these amazing people
always cross over.
Put them in sultry like categories, but we have real sultry singers that don't get the same.
That's a fact.
Respect. So that's an event that we need. Y'all need to be fair. I
agree. We don't knock people's hustle, but they're quick to knock ours.
Yeah. So
What's his name? Billy Ray Cyrus was the first one to stand up and said, "I don't deserve the #1 song in the country." Mm-hmm. He has it right now because this dude is still #1, I think, right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard it, I thought it was a dumb song. But then the other day I heard it on the NBA basketball during the game. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's because it's growing on me, but I kind of like it. I don't think true hip hop fans or people that are really rappers or in the industry gonna like it because it's not for you.
Right.
It's a commercial song.
Right. Yeah. You don't have to like Ice Ice Baby. You don't have to like. You can't touch this. But
yeah, and then also Beastie Boys, like we can take it all the way back.
We gotta fight.
We have so much history of that happening, so it's like there's a lot of black country singers that we don't even know about, like because
the fact that this young dude became a millionaire off of a country song that they fucking despise, and he go out and sell out literally or not stadiums where all white people with one song.
Yep.
Get your hustle on, man.
Yep.
Because I ain't gonna front. It ain't gonna last long, but he
better invest.
Don't leave nothing on the table.
Right, but who knows? Maybe he's a one-hit wonder, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's gonna do other shit.
Maybe he can spark it into a talk show.
There's so many artists right now that I thought they were not gonna do one thing, and they are killing it.
Man, take this 15 minutes and spark it into anything you want right now. Yep. Because I'm not gonna lie, when the first time I heard the song, I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. But when I tell you, it came on during the NBA game, and you saw the people in the front row going like this. It got me. I was like, "Yo, this song is hot."
Cute, it's
catchy.
Yeah.
All right, let's have 1 minute event right there. We want to thank y'all for tuning in again in the After Laugh Studios with the Laugh Factory. Thank y'all for holding on. When I tell you we are on the verge, for those of you that follow us, know what we doing with Master Bits, Twitch. Twitch.tv with the Laugh Factory, and we're doing Unstable. We're trying to put together a radio show. That's the reason I ended the show like this, to show their personalities, with Rosa doing some Spanish and Carmen doing some. She didn't do her Spanish yet because she knows Spanish too, but we're going to show you some things that we're working on, and y'all all going to go for the ride with us. Thank you for following Unstable. See you next week.
Woo-hoo.